Today we have a topic where a Reddit user makes a crazy realization. Found out my boyfriend is actually married with 2 kids. I met a guy in the Navy a year ago who was an absolute sweetheart. Treated me better than anyone had before, brought me flowers, all that cute shit everyone wants. I went to visit him over the weekend, we had a great time, and today, 2 days after I got home, I got this lovely message request on Facebook. Hello, I believe you and I have someone in common, and this person has probably told you a story like I'm a crazy ex out for revenge or some type warning to not communicate with me because. I say this because it's not the first time. Which is why I'm contacting you like this to avoid you being influenced by seeing my profile and ignore me. I'm not crazy, just passionate about not getting lied, tricked or cheated on. I noticed your interactions with name here on Facebook to my surprise since he told he deactivated his ACCT. I also seen your texts and pics from this weekend and I thought you should know he and I are not only in a relationship, we live together, we're married. I called him immediately, he told me to text him, I asked him who the girl was, and he told me not to respond and he'll call me when he gets out of work. I'm well aware he is going to just try to spin it into exactly what she said, that she's just crazy and I should ignore her. I believe everything she said, of course I answered her and we've been comparing stories and she's confirmed a lot of things I've been suspicious of. I'm just not sure how to cope, handle this. I feel awful and like a fucking idiot. I should have seen the signs and I didn't because I liked him so much. Obviously I will be cutting contact. Anyone else ever found out their SO was actually married? How do you deal with it? Update, I've been in contact with the wife all day, telling her everything and comparing stories, information. He did call me, where he tried to somehow twist this into my fault, saying his marriage is none of my business, to which I told him to go catch an STD and have a great life. He tried to call me an hour or 2 later to apologize and I told him to fuck off. I am done with him, there was never a question about that, but I am still thoroughly upset LMAO. Several users were quick to comment, with user call me Nighthawk saying, I've been in the same situation as you op. I was dating a guy from the Southwest US. He had a daughter but told me that he had been divorced from the mother. I come to find out they are married but separated and he tells me he can't divorce her or she will be deported. I bought into all of it because, like your dude, he was super romantic and always treating me right and taking me out on dates. He always had an excuse that I was willing to listen to, but she ended up calling my phone and yelling at me in Spanish. I couldn't even understand her, but I knew someone who was separated doesn't reach out to the girlfriend like that. I cut contact with my boyfriend and on our last phone call he told me he was leaving her for good. I told him it was too little too late and blocked him. It sucked because he seemed so perfect, but I couldn't ignore the way he was treating his wife even if they were on the outs. I'm glad to read your update. Keep that guy blocked and move on with your life. Whereas user JamesAg1436 said the following. I've been there before. She flirted hard too. She wanted me from day I started. Met her parents also, her brother was even cool. Worked with a girl, started to get serious, we got an app together and everything. Till one day I got home from work, opened the door and they're waiting for me sitting on the couch with my baseball bat still in his Marine uniform and his friend. Talk about feeling like a deer in headlights, well look who just came home on leave. I looked at him, then his friend, then her. That was the only time I actually thought the world had stopped, and that awkward silence that felt like it took forever, and then he introduced himself and we had our talk and there was couple choices. And the one I took was he gave me a box and I filled it up with my stuff and he actually helped me and we walked to my car and packed it up. Didn't have much though and shook my hand, told me to have a good day, though I could tell he was pretty pissed, but not to make it worse, guess way I talked to him, he was cool about not using that bat, tears of joy. And finally Reddit user Skitles18 said this. I have been in this situation. Sadly, a number of times. Even more sad, as the girlfriend, wife of the cheater. I can tell you that wife was likely 100% genuine and as heartbroken as you, just in a different way. Hers is the heart that's been smashed apart so many times some of the pieces are missing and it doesn't quite fit together right anymore, but she patches it back up and keeps on keeping in, cause what else is there to do? She is not looking for a fight with you, she is looking for an ally. She is not blaming you, she knows what her husband is capable of and how narcissistic and manipulative he can be. Please don't blame yourself. You didn't know. If you did know, I would assume that you would not have gone down that path. However, he knew. He knew damn well what he was doing, and the impact it could have on several different people both directly and indirectly involved. He made the choice and he needs to hold the blame and shame for all of it. Be kind to the wife and be kind to yourself. You are, unfortunately, collateral damage in this. Is it bullshit? Abso-fucking-lutely. Is it fair or right? Not on any level. It hurts and it sucks and it's confusing and it's infuriating, but please don't let it jade you. Learn from this, yes, but don't let it define you. Best of luck to all of you. Thank you for watching. Please consider liking and subscribing.